What's going on, everybody? Joshua Pinard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
Hello, everyone. It is me, Robert Vincent McCoy the Fourth, joining you again with another snazzy content. We're joining you with snazzy content today, slapping you in the face with some original content.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. At least I am. What about you, Robbie?
I'm doing, oh gosh, my vocab is failing me. I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
I was gonna try to come up with a cool word, but nah.
That sounds too difficult.
Good.
You're just good. Well,
Just gonna have to go with good for now.
Well, good.
Good.
I have something specific that I should get on about today, or we should get on about.
Yeah. I'd like a topic.
So, this is a podcast, right, Eli? Not Eli, sorry, wrong name. Robbie?
Eli. Yes,
I have a friend named Eli, says, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. But, and what genre do you think this podcast falls into?
I mean, comedy?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Very good. Comedy.
Alrighty.
Comedy is an interesting art.
Mm-hmm.
It's an art I plan to perfect. At least I do. I'm not sure about you. I don't think you care. But but me, I'm trying to perfect it. But I looked at it and I realized most comedians generally are two things. You know what they are?
Smart and sociable. Sociable, is that a word?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Comedians, most of them anyway, are dirty, filthy, stinking degenerates.
Oh, okay.
But they're also charming.
All right.
They have a lot of charisma. You see, comedians have what the good ones have perfected the art of speech, using words well, because that's the battle with comedy. It's using your words to create situations and create funny remarks.
I get it. Yeah.
Essentially, that's a majority of what it is.
Yeah.
But in general, it's pretty touchy because, I mean, let's be honest. Nobody really likes a funny, nice person.
A funny, nice person.
What I mean is that about 50%
I know what you mean.
50% of humor, or probably even more. Yeah, definitely more. It originates from crashing on someone else, getting on someone.
Yeah.
Basically,
it's basically I'm not stupid, you're stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna perform an example on you right now.
Cool.
Well, Eli, sorry, Robbie. I don't know why I keep saying that. Well, I
don't know, man.
I did work on a project somewhere, but Robbie, I'm gonna be honest. You're probably the type of person that help a car across the street. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Isn't it? You didn't. Okay, your response is staggering. But you get my point, right?
I do.
I made a funny comment after making fun of you. That's essentially.
But you made fun of me. It's comedy.
It is. But my concern is we're not. I want to touch on this because for the past few episodes, aside of the ones with Harshit, which I'm excluding from this argument, have been pretty serious. And not really extremely serious, but they've been on serious topics. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I want to not like completely veer away from that, but I want to.
You want to give it a break, right?
Yeah, let's give because I mean nobody. I mean, unless you're into that stuff. I mean, kind of like you with the Ben Shapiro stuff. But nobody.
I am into politics as a whole, man.
Yeah, but like, nobody goes to. I mean, it's kind of like going to a bar to drink. You go to a bar to drink. You don't go there to talk about Jesus and eat celery sticks.
I do.
You don't even go to a bar. You're 16.
Hey, does the 99s count?
Do you drink at the bar?
Water. I drink water.
Never mind. The point is, people go to a bar to drink alcohol and be happy. No,
Water makes me happy. And so do celery sticks.
I said
and
drink.
Jesus.
I said drink alcohol, not water. See, you weren't paying attention.
I was paying attention.
I don't. That's debatable.
I was.
See, I can already tell you wouldn't make a good comedian right now.
What are you talking about?
Comedians,
what are you talking about?
they're observant. You're not. I mean,
I am very observant. You don't even know how observant I am, Joshua.
you weren't just then.
I was. What are you talking about? Prove it with facts and logic. Now.
But you weren't paying attention about how I said when people drink alcohol at a bar and stuff like that.
No, I just took it seriously to annoy you. I just took it literally to annoy you. I do that to people a lot.
Yeah, I am. Do you ever think people find that annoying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you touch on that part of a comedian. Most comedians are generally pretty honest. So good for you. But
I'm like Abraham Lincoln.
you know what?
Except I didn't get shot in the back of the head.
Yeah. Aside of
At least,
that,
yeah.
you're actually kind of right. Good job, Robbie. But there's a specific art of comedy where no matter what type of comedian you encounter it one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that is? I bet you don't.
Oh no, I do.
What is it?
Backlash.
Okay, that's a good guess, but once again, not what I was looking for.
Writer's block. Wait, does that work?
What did you say?
Writer's block, but like instead of writing a story, you're writing jokes?
Kind of. No. All right, I'll tell you. The art of wit, being witty. Do you know what witty means?
I do.
All right, tell me what it means.
I don't know how to explain it.
Wit has somewhat of a different definition in the comedic world. You want me to tell?
Kind of like being like a smart aleck, kinda. But you're also like smart. You can like kind of pull something.
Well,
make a joke out of something. Out of a flash.
Wit in the comedic sense is using your intelligence and using your brain, using things you've experienced, using your mind to generate humor. That's essentially what it is in comedy. Which, in a way, you're right, because you can. A smart thing to do with intelligence is, hey, people are thinking I'm smart. While I'm not as smart as people think I am, I'm just going to make myself look smarter, which makes me look funnier.
Exactly.
That is wit. And that's almost all the really good. I'm excluding some, because there are some that are really good. Like, what's a good example? Kevin Hart. He's very funny.
Yes. Yeah, I had trouble remembering who he was for a second.
He's really short.
Yeah. Okay.
He is short. He is short. What's another good example? I guess my idol is Ralphie May. He's awesome, but he's no longer with us.
R.I.P.
God rest his soul. Jerry Seinfeld. He's very witty. He's a very witty comedian. I mean, you might not like him, but if you've seen his...
I really don't know anything about that man, except that he has a show, or had a show.
Yeah.
And also he doesn't speak on campuses anymore.
Yeah.
College campuses, because of something. I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember. But, as a comedian, he's very witty, very smart. What's another one? I can't think of any off the top of my head except for ones that
Me, of course.
I can't think of any other off the top of my head except for ones that aren't funny. Um,
What would be an example of one that's not funny? Stephen Colbert. Sorry.
Stephen Colbert. Yeah, he could be funnier. I really don't like Trevor Noah. I mean,
Here, brother.
he's not too funny. I think he. I mean, okay, wit. It's good, but you don't want to have too much of it because I think he bigs himself up too much. And
It's just obnoxious.
and yeah, and that makes him obnoxious, and people find him funny when really he just seems like a class A. He just seems like a class average. Like I don't know.
A lot of modern comedians, I've noticed, at least the big famous ones, they took the, hey, I'm gonna talk about like actual issues in the world. They took like that's a kind of always was a part of comedy,
Yeah.
but they like took it to an extreme,
Well,
and
yeah.
they basically shoved the comedy part out of it and just talk about politics.
Exactly. And cause controversy.
Yeah, and then
I mean, in Ralphie,
like make jokes in quotation marks.
in Ralphie May's final days, he touched up on the Obama administration and politics and made it funny for everyone, no matter what side you were on.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. He,
Instead of just being obnoxious.
yeah. And besides, since he,
I could use some bad words.
yeah. Okay. Generally, his first few shows, they were a bit on the racist side. Okay, but this was before
satire.
Huh?
It's. I mean, if they're a good comedian, then it's satire, and they're not actually racist.
Well, yeah, but this is back when people were not snowflakey.
Yeah.
When people were just like, wow. Because I think the problem with people is that the reason I've noticed comedians get a lot of a backlash over something because people think, wow, they're making fun of this person. This is stupid. Well, what are you here for? He's the guy that's speaking. The person that is speaking is a comedian. They're not here to be serious. They're here to make you laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have a problem with that, you can leave. Comedy isn't for everyone, but there are a lot of people that love laughing.
Exactly.
And it appears you have a problem with it, but we don't want to hear your problems, so you can go bicker with other people outside so we can have fun and our experience can't be ruined.
That's a good way of putting it.
Because that's exactly what happened with Ralphie May. If you don't know Ralphie May, he was a comedian. He's my idol. I idolize the man. He's like God to me. He's awesome, but he's gotten a lot of backlash because he said stuff, and the wrong people were in the room, and they took it seriously.
Too bad.
But after he made those jokes, you know what he said? Hey, look, it's just a joke.
Yeah.
You just need to calm down. Why are you here to see me?
A lot of comedy is shock comedy, and the point is that no one would say that and be serious.
Exactly.
That's why it's funny.
That's why it's hilarious. It's hysterical to see that stuff. And he had to be like, well, have you guys... Because this is back when he was in L.A., and the biggest place in L.A., you know what it's called? It's called the Laugh Factory.
It's called what?
The Laugh Factory. It's
the Laugh Factory.
It's a brand of places, and I think they're mainly through LA. They're mainly in the western part, but it's comedy clubs basically, where people go and perform. Ralphie May was at one of them, and he pointed out, hey, why are you getting mad? Look at this is called the Laugh Factory. This is for jokes.
Yeah.
This is not for. I'm not being serious. And then, I think in his most recently show, I think it was maybe beginning of 2017, he was doing the show, and he was basically making fun of how people were voting nowadays.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he died like a long time ago.
He died in 2017. He died in like October when he was in Las Vegas.
Oh wow, that's
October,
kind of like recent.
October 7th, 2017, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah. And he was young too. He was like 45.
Oh gosh.
It doesn't seem young, but it's younger than most.
It is really young.
But then again, he was overweight, and he had a flurry of lung problems, so it's not really a surprise.
uh, off-topic question, but I mean, well, it has to do with him, but like nothing to do with that. Um, isn't he a ginger?
Well, if he had brown hair, and I don't think he had too many freckles. I don't think so. I'm not sure why.
Thought he had orange hair.
No,
Anyways,
he mainly has brown hair.
oh, okay, never mind. I was just curious.
Yeah. But
Anyway, so you're talking about the Laugh Factory, right?
yes, the Laugh Factory. He had to point it out because it was. I mean, I don't get why he got a lot of backlash because it was stupid. It was people that like maybe they did think it was funny, but they just wanted to bring Ralphie down because they're just a sociopath, and they just
Yeah.
and they just didn't care. So they're like, "Hey, this guy's cool and funny, but I don't want him. So I'm gonna do everything I can to get him out of here." Luckily, he managed to evade that stuff, but still, it was stupid.
So, I heard a pretty good, or I thought seemed like a pretty good piece of advice from a comedian, a very, very controversial comedian, but
Who was this comedian?
but that's besides the point. His name's Stephen. Stephen? Is it? I think it's Stephen. Hold on. Hold on 2 seconds. I need to make sure I'm doing. Yeah, Stephen. Stephen Crowder. Have you ever heard of him?
I have heard of him. Yes,
You have not.
I have. I have.
Oh yeah, he's very like he's basically a political comedian.
Yeah.
But anyways, he said something in an interview. He was actually quoting someone else, but he said it, and I thought it seemed like a pretty good quote. He said, in comedy, nothing's off limits except the helpless." And he said, so for an example, would be like if you saw someone with a disability, like on the street, you wouldn't just you wouldn't just point at them and laugh at them. Like that's just being obnoxious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I do.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good piece of advice, I guess.
I mean, yeah, you
I
don't.
thought I'd share that.
I mean, unless you are like a person that's in a wheelchair and a comedian.
I guess so.
But other than that, yeah, that's just. I mean, if you do that, you're not even a comedian. You're just an asshole.
Yeah, yeah. But I think it's good. I think he's got a point there.
It is a good
Nothing's
piece
off
of
limits
advice.
except the helpless.
Yes, that is actually a very good point. Because I mean, okay, sure.
I don't know who he was quoting, but whoever he's quoting, that's a good quote.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good guy behind the quote, but it's a good quote.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. He's right. It is. That's a big thing. I never thought about that till that quote. But yeah, you don't want to do that. That's not. It's just called being a dink.
Not dink.
Yeah. But yeah, comedy. It's an amazing performing art.
I agree.
It's not. It's a bit different than your average performing art, like singing or dancing or what we're doing right now.
Oh, totally.
Well, we're kind of doing it.
I mean, this is technically comedy.
Yeah. Well, you know what we technically are?
It's a different type of comedy. It's not like stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
just
it's which I mean I plan to do that. So, I mean I guess you could.
Yeah.
You're a comedian now, but whatever.
I will be a chief supporter of you, Joshua.
But you know what we technically are right now? Since you can like listen to us like on it's kind of since we're not making videos, but you just listen to us. You know what we are right now?
What?
We're casters.
Casters.
Yes, casters.
I've never heard of that.
I actually learned it today. I learned what it meant because I saw a person and we're doing this weird video thing, and I looked at their username and I looked up what they did, and it was pretty much what we did, except what they did was mainly on like YouTube, not really like.
Oh.
Just, and then
So is that short for podcaster?
I'm not too sure. Well, caster, it's like caster's not just on like a podcast. Caster's also like, with a big part of like being a caster is like radio stuff, doing stuff on.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
I mean, you can't see the person, but you can hear them.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what we're technically casters.
Very cool. I am a caster. Now I can put that on my resume.
That's your resume.
Professional caster. I have made $3.12 in the course of like what, 6 months now?
I think so. Well, we've made more than that, but I know what you mean.
What, $4.12?
I think we're at $5 actually.
Dang! Rolling in the dough.
I've made more than that. I've been trying to figure out ways to make money. Just random stuff.
Yeah.
And I've actually found an app where you basically take surveys to make money.
You know, those always freak me out.
I saw it and then I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I'll like just try it. Because usually they don't ask for your information unless you like choose to like have it convert to like your card or your account.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I don't plan to, but I was just looking at it and it was just like, well, okay, I'll check it out. Probably won't do anything good, but
You just keeping your options open.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think we should start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired and I got
Wrapping it up
I'm
like a present.
Okay.
Christmas is almost here.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we'll be hand delivering fresh, new, zesty content down the chimney. I'll pat you on the back and say, "Ho ho ho! Merry war crimes ahoy!"
We're gonna burn all of the episodes on CDs and give them to you guys for Christmas.
Oh yeah, the full collection.
Yeah, season. Well, we're probably. What do you think we'll be at by the time it's Christmas?
By Christmas will be. Don't mark my words, but 5. I bet we'll be at. Wait, what are we at right now?
We're in season 2 right now.
We're in 2. Never mind. We'll be in 4.
4? Yeah,
4.
I'd say 4. That's probably a good one.
4 or like mid to late 3.
Yeah. We'll
Which we already have a name for, by the way.
We do have a name for it, but we're not telling you guys because
Secret. Espionage. No, not really, but secret.
Yeah, but other than that, I think we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be sure to follow the Instagram pages. Work on Safari, McCoy 12, and Homeboy Josh.
Yes, like I said, literally gonna deliver the content.
Yeah, and
like through an injection, we'll inject the content straight into you.
Yeah. And remember, you guys, poison dart frogs aren't poisonous. Mankind's the poison and the frog's the cure.
Yeah. Lick them.
Don't lick a poison dart frog. You will get sick. That was a joke. Remember, stay in school and...
We'll die.
Stay in school and smoke weed. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. We'll see.
Good night, America.
We'll see you guys in the next one.